It does not happen that often, at least in my case. Well, actually, it did happen quite a bit in my
It
childhood.
does not happen that often. At least,
My heavens, I forgot to turn it off again. Yeah, it doesn't happen that often. It did happen quite a bit in my childhood, but when someone's behavior kind of pulls the rug out from under you, it is, on an emotional level, it's a little bit bothersome to a degree. On an intellectual level, though, it's like, well, the person turned out to be unpredictable. Didn't really turn on me. They just don't want to talk to me anymore because my philosophy and their philosophy doesn't meet up. But you think they're tolerant of your ideas, and then they turn out to be very intolerant. And luckily, this person has no control over my economic future. But what we're seeing today is there are people who will destroy you economically, and some will want to do you physical harm if you say certain things that they disagree with in this day and age. And it's kind of the day and age that we're living in within social media. And, you know, this person I didn't meet face to face. I also went to one Discord room where the guy threatened to send 1,000 bots my way. And there are people who've, like, I think have wanted to do me physical harm for some of the things that I have said. And it's rather unfair, but that's the way it goes. People have the right not to want to be around you, whether you're boring, whether you're ugly, or some things you can't control. I could change, perhaps. I could have changed and been a more docile person and not have my beliefs. And this person, I found out, thought my beliefs were intolerable and did not want to talk to me anymore. That's fine. People have the right to do that. Hopefully it doesn't affect anything else, but if it does, it does. I cannot help if someone's picking a side in the other direction. That's their right to do so. But I'm not going to shade my beliefs because somebody may or may not dislike me. I've come across my beliefs over the years of thinking. Again, I've been a movie fan, TV junkie, political junkie for most of my life, and I believe that my views are rather well thought out. If someone would take the time and talk to me and not at me and not accuse me of things. I mean, but that's, I guess, the way it goes. And I prefer someone talk with me, have that conversation. But for some people, that's not necessarily possible. I mean, there are a lot of people, when I start talking, they don't want to hear what I have to say. What's the point in having a relationship if a person doesn't want to hear what you have to say? I do like to joke around, and God, I've been a bit of a degenerate, and that makes me think twice about even joking around. I want to make plain who I am and what I am. And I think there's more to what I am than you will initially hear. But if you don't want to get to know me and get to discover it, that's on you. Go about your business. You know, you don't have to be around me. You can keep walking, man. Keep walking. Walk further on down, and I'll keep walking too. Don't have to be around them. But I've had things like this happen before. I've had two instances where the person showed pattern recognition of bipolar behavior, and I had to just cut them out of my life. I can't have certain behavior around me. And if they feel that my behavior is detrimental and foul and hateful, or however they want to term it, that's on them. I feel it's a perversion of my character. And I don't feel that I deserved any of the names that I was called. And I don't feel that I deserved the treatment that I got. It was really kind of I felt to a degree, and the more I think about it, is rather underhanded what was done. It wasn't noble, and it makes me want to be more of a noble person myself, because I want to surround myself with noble, good people. And I want to surround myself with what I believe that I'm worthy of. I'm worthy of noble, good people, and I'm worthy of people who strive to be noble and good, and who are in a level of reality. One of the arguments that I've gotten into, that might doesn't make right, but it makes the rules whether you like it or not. If someone can take something from you, they will take it. The strong extract from the weak, and the weak surrender what they must. And people, it may not be as barbaric as it was before, but if you don't have the legal means to defend yourself, then you're screwed. And if you think that we have a just, more of a just society with what's going on, okay, that's on you. If you believe it, you should be able to defend it. And as far as self-defense goes, I believe sometimes fleeing is the best way to go about it. Sometimes you have to stand your ground and fight. Other times, the best thing to do is flee and run away. Sometimes you have to flee to another state, and maybe you may have to flee to another nation, another country, because things are becoming too unlivable. Anyway, I just wanted to say that human beings are entitled to rational and reasonable behavior on all accounts. And I'd like to think that I am, and I strive to be rational and as reasonable as I possibly can, although I haven't been doing the best. So I want to improve myself and improve the condition in which I'm living. This has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, and visit our website at transparencyandmerit.com. Thank you for listening.